Now we're going to go into a talk about greening. I remember back in the days in tourism where greening was just don't use bottled water, put it in glass. Like that was as green as we got. And it started to evolve over time and as we took the tourism and hospitality industry forward. Now there's really great and innovative mechanisms. Another thing that really makes me laugh is when we think of innovation. When we think of innovation, people think spaceships and these things that are out of the world. That's not what innovation is alone. Innovation is doing something differently in order to make it effortless for those that come after you. So it's not necessarily just science and technology anymore. Innovation is doing something in a new and better way that makes it simpler for everybody else. We're going to have a representative from Hansgrohe. They actually gave me a little bit of a talk about I don't know if all of you gone to the exhibition area? Let's start there. Have you all gotten to see the amazing exhibitionists that we have? So they are one of them, and they do these ecosystem shower heads and taps. And something that really struck me so they gave me a crash course on what they do. They have people sitting in a lab somewhere in the world, listening to the sound of how the water comes out of their taps and the mechanisms. Why? Because they've discovered that wellness matters everywhere. And so if the sound of your water comes out of a tap in a specific way, it's whitewash noise, which is calming. I thought, okay. Did you think that there's somebody out there listening to how water comes out of a tap? I mean, that's sustainability at its best. So please help me welcome a representative from Hansgrohe. A round of applause, please.
Okay, hello everyone. I am Mariette Zietsman. I'm marketing manager at Hansgrohe South Africa. I'm filling in for Laurinda Marsh today. Unfortunately, she's a little bit under the weather. But weather, that is what we need to talk about. Our weather patterns are changing. Climate is important. To understand this, we just want to show a little bit of a quick video for you about Hansgrohe's take on sustainability and climate protection. So just give a second.
Water is life and our passion. The water cycles on our planet are the lifelines for nature, culture, and prosperity. They are closely connected with many other cycles. Their fragile balance must be protected. Only in this way can we ensure a future for life on our planet. Hansgrohe is part of these cycles. During the use of our faucets and showers, they are directly integrated into these cycles and can control water consumption. But the production and disposal of our products also have an impact on the climate and resource cycles of our planet, for which we take responsibility. We create inspiring experiences with water for our customers, but in doing so, we always have an aspiration towards our fingerprint on the planet. We want to become so good at preserving safe water and protecting our ecosystems that we leave all cycles behind in a healthier condition than we found them.
So we heard yesterday that in one of the talks that while Africa is not the biggest contributor to climate, the increase in climate, sorry, it's not my, we are the most affected by it. So what we need as Africans, for each and one of you who are investing in our African continent and are building hotels and building residential developments, to think about sustainable practices in your hotels and what we are doing. we always need to start at a baseline. So we first need to understand what is our current CO2 emissions. There's multiple websites out there. Calculate your CO2 emissions and then come up with a strategy to offset this. You need to think about how you can reuse products. What is the lifespan of each and every single product that you are putting in your hotel? And how are you recycling? I think it's not just good enough to say, put your towel on the one hand and we will come and wash it every single second day, and that is part of our sustainable practices. Every single product that you're actually putting in your hotel needs to be sustainable. At Hansgrohe, we have done this calculation, and we have recognized that 99% of our CO2 emissions are not in the production. Only 1% of our CO2 emissions is in production. 99% is in the usage phase. And at hotels, where's the most usage? Water. In your showers, customers that don't really care, taking 20, 30-minute showers at a flow rate of 25, 30 liters a minute. What we have done at Hansgrohe, we have a strategy for Eco 2030. So all our products will be water saving, 12 minutes or less, by 2030. Our taps, we're working on decreasing water flow even more. And then our shower heads, we have up to 6 liters a minute showers. So what we're also doing is we're looking at recycling. We mentioned earlier that we are working on how to reuse the old hand showers. So all hand showers coming back to our company, recycling it, taking off the chrome, taking that ABS plastic, and then creating something new with it again. So please, if you have not come to our stand, please come and make a turn there and come and see what we are doing to give back to the circular economy. And therefore, we also urge you, not just us, look at other brands that you're putting into your hotel. What are they doing for sustainability? Every single touch point, we need to think of how we are offsetting the carbon emissions that we are creating in order to create a sustainable future for tomorrow. Another thing that you just can't think of is green building certifications. So consider the various green building certifications and who are contributing to this. LEED is the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. BREEAM, Building Research Establishment Environmental Assessment Method, and the DGN BEEF, the German Sustainable Building Council that was founded in 2007. So we have a lot of these different information. Please, you can contact us if you require any additional information, but please consider where the point systems and how to get your building green. It gives you some flow rate requirements per product category, which we can also supply you. And it's also important to know about the EU taxonomy, every single product that's coming from Europe, and how to be involved in this. And that we just give you a little bit more information here about LEED. So that is just the main thing that I want to leave with you is what are you as a hotel owner or investor or architect doing to make sure that we are giving back to tomorrow. So please please come and visit our stand. We have a couple of hand showers to hand out. So we only have a couple, but please come and test it for yourself and test how you can make small differences with choosing the right products in your hotel. So thank you very much.